Hi, everyone, and welcome to our English podcast.
Hi, we're really happy you're listening today.
Today, we're going to talk about being polite in English.
Being polite helps us ask for help, ask for permission, and build better relationships.
Let's start with polite requests.
A very common phrase is, could you please,
For example, could you please give me a pen?
or could you please help me with a new task?
If you want to sound softer, you can say, could you by any chance?
For example, could you by any chance give me a lift to the gym today?
Or, could you by any chance take me to the hospital today? I have an appointment.
Another very natural phrase is, any chance you could,
For example, any chance you could help me move my things?
or any chance you could help me understand how my heater works? It's broken.
Sometimes we feel we are interrupting someone.
In that case, you can say, I'm really sorry to bother you, but could you help me for a moment?
Or, I'm really sorry to bother you, but could you help me with this problem?
Now let's talk about asking for permission.
You can say, do you mind if I open the window?
Or, do you mind if I sit here?
In more formal situations, you can say, would you mind if I left a bit earlier today?
Or, would you mind if we change the meeting time?
For casual situations, you can say, is it okay if I use your phone?
Or, is it okay if I join you later?
Another polite way is, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask a question.
Or, if you don't mind, I'd like to work from home tomorrow.
You can also use a very soft phrase. I wonder if you could,
For example, I wonder if you could help me understand this new task.
or I wonder if you could repair my computer. It's broken.
Now let's talk about an important situation.
What if someone asks you for help, but you are busy?
You can say, I'm sorry, I'm a little busy at the moment.
Or, I'm sorry, I'm a little busy at the moment, but I can help you later.
You can also say, could you give me a couple of minutes?
For example, could you give me a couple of minutes? I'll finish this first.
Or, could you give me a couple of minutes and then I'll help you?
You can even combine these phrases.
I'm sorry, I'm a little busy at the moment. Could you give me a couple of minutes?
And now let's talk about polite phrases you can use when talking to your manager. Sometimes we need to ask for permission, like leaving work early, or let them know if we are going to be late.
That's really useful. Okay, let's practice. Imagine I'm sick today and I need to ask my manager. What would you suggest I write or say, Anna?
Sure, a polite and simple way would be, hi, Jonathan, I am not feeling well today. Would it be okay if I worked from home?
Ah, that sounds good. Should I explain why I want to work from home?
You can, but it's optional. For example, hi, Jonathan. I am not feeling well today. I have a slight cold, and I think it's better if I work from home. Would that be okay?
Perfect. And if I want to leave a little earlier instead?
Then you can say, hi, Maria. I need to leave half an hour earlier today. Would that be okay?
I see, so it's polite, short, and clear.
Exactly. You can also combine phrases if needed. For example, in our daily routine dialogue, you might say, I'm sorry, I'm in a meeting, but could you give me a couple of minutes? Then I can help you.
Oh, yes, I remember that one. And what if I'm a bit late? Why?
You can write or say, hi, Jonathan. I'm running a little late today because of traffic. Would it be okay if I join the meeting at 10:15 instead of 10?
That sounds natural. So we're basically combining politeness with information.
Exactly. Let's look at another example. Sometimes you might need help with a task. You can say, hi, Anna. Could you help me with this report when you have a moment?
Ah, like in our earlier dialogue about daily routine and work.
Yes. And in a professional context, you can also ask, any chance you could review my schedule for next week?
I like this. It sounds polite but confident.
Right. The key is to be clear, polite, and respectful of their time. And these phrases work well not only for managers, but also for colleagues.
Great. So now I feel ready to send a message to my manager if I'm sick or need to leave early.
Being polite in English is not difficult.
You just need the right phrases for the right situation.
Below this podcast, you can find a link to a video where you can practice these phrases by repeating after the speaker.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new episodes.
Thank you for listening and see you next time.
Bye.